Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Wanted to cover something for you guys. Had a lot of questions with people asking about tutorials for even newer players or mid advanced players that need a little bit of upgrades. So one of the best upgrades that I can suggest and recommend is if you go into the squad raid, happens weekly, resets. I just bought it, should have recorded it for you guys. But if you go here in your squad raids, there's this little thing here, the layer purge. Once you complete it, it allows you to buy these plans on the bottom. I purchased it, or I just purchased it momentarily ago. It costs $20. But here's the thing, you get to build 10 ship plans, or 10 ships, I should say. All right, guys, that's 10 ship for $20. That's literally $2 a ship. And I just used it up. So I'll show you what it looks like here. You get 10 of these. Each time you use it, it gives you a plant, right? Or 10 plans, I should say. So you get 10 plans for each, comes out to basically 10 ships. So if you look here, we'll go back into it. Squad raid, here you go. You get one of these. It gives you 10 plans. So you get 20 of those, right? So I use 20. It gives me 20 sets. So that means it takes you 20 times to build one ship. So you basically get 10 ships for $20. So here are my 20. And for those of you who need upgrades, these are really nice. If you wanted to get a ship enhancement or a golden ship, what I use them for mainly for me is to get the Sceptre. It's a really good tanking ship, and I primarily used it while I was trying to get the ability I wanted, as well as the ultimate I wanted. For others, you guys get Stormbringers, roll out the ones you guys get, Warhammers. That's probably by far one of the cheapest ways you guys can get upgrades. So I can show you here. I'm gonna go with all 20. Get 20 ship plans. That gives you 200 plans. Basically, I can make 10 ships. So let's go through it and show you guys what it kind of looks like. So I can build this ship 10 times. Here we go. And it goes through. So I didn't get anything on this one. It was just a blue one. But you can keep going. Hopefully, I got lucky with the yellow one. For me, I use these nows to break down the defense, or break down to get the corals. So let's see. We have assertive kills, survival adaptations. So it's okay. Tactical display is good. And this is probably your BIS right here, ironclad defense. Okay, so that's something that you would keep. Now, let's just go through the formality, do all 10. See if I get lucky with anything else. No. Still blue. Oh, see, got another yellow. So I got 2 yellows so far, which is nice. This one gave me Taunting Mockery, which I don't want. But let's see any of the other skills. Tactical display, it was the same as the other one. So not all of the best talent points that you would want, but essentially this is how you would go about building the scepter that you want. So let's keep building them all, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so I can't build anymore. So with that, what you can do is this. I break down all the ones I don't use. recycle them. I take the materials back, recycle all the blue ones. It gives me yellow corals for me to roll out the abilities I want. Take this back. Take this back. Sceptre I don't want. I don't want these. Okay, so if you get a yellow and you break it down, you actually get 10 corals. Okay. I'm going to break it down anyways because I don't need this. But this is the scepter I have. So I'm just going to give you guys an example. If you look at this one's Mockery, right? That's not the best slide. It's decent. It's second best. But what you want is the Ironclad. Okay. So if you have the Ironclad and say you wanted to keep some of these abilities and roll out something else. So let's just say multi-layered, for example. You want multi-layered, but you want to keep this ship. So how do you do that? You go to Enhance. Let me see here. Pick the skill that you want to swap out. So I don't want survival adaptation, right? So this is a skill you don't want. However, you want to keep Ironclad. So you can select this skill. And you can keep doing that, guys. So this skill is the one you don't want. You click Enhance. Select the skill you don't want. You have to pick the same quality of ship, which is this one, for example. Confirm it. Now, what does that mean? That means it will take one of these three skills. Oh, no, that's 53. I don't want to take out the 53. Enhance. Okay, so there's two of the abilities already matches. You see how these two already matches? Tactical display. You can't sub it in because you already have two of the three. So what that means is Enhance. You can only swap out this one, multi-layered. So you confirm it. What happens is it will swap out this skill to that skill. And it will also increase your capacity by 5. So keep in mind, guys, you can keep selecting the skill that you don't want and roll it out to the skills that you do want. So for me, I was able to get one of my scepters to the skills I wanted, which is Ironclad Defense, the armor adaptation, the toughened armor for the damage decrease, and then Indomitable Will, which is really nice. This is one that increases armor and aggro. Some people would like to go with something like that, like taunting maneuvers. So increases aggro. The whole objective and fundamentals of the Sceptre ship specifically is that it's meant to take on all the damage or suck the damage in. So to have the ship, you want to focus on things that increases your armor, attract aggro, defenses of ability, things of that nature. And then also you want to look at getting the Sacred Guardian. If you can't get that, I suggest getting the Yamata. And for the third one is the Sovereign. So those are your orders: Sacred, Yamada, and then the Sovereigns. And that's if you're free to play. If you're a spender, you want to go for the Sea Goddess. Okay? And that's what I was using for a really long time on my Sceptre with this build, with Indomitable, Toughened, and then also Armor Adaptations. Helps me increase my survivability rate, take less damage. And on that ship, I would specifically put on any type of hero that has defensive mechanisms, such as Obi, for example, shield mechanisms, taunting mechanisms of that nature. So if you look at UG and you put a shield on him, he would increase armor and aggro. Gives himself a shield, healing factors, any of that type of things to mitigate damage or attract aggro to that tank ship. And that's what you're looking to build on a tank. Things of other natures you want to look for is, for example, Obi's build, Old Ahab, Tigrin. So there's a handful of characters that you want to use that you want to stack and put onto your tank ship. Okay, so I got the Iron Beast now. It's a new tank ship, and one of my other video covers it. But the hero lineup is pretty much the same. Yuji, a Colette for the aggro generation. The taunt, I'm sorry, for his main ability, increases aggro, right? The armor increase with the Lion's Roar, and then also Callahan for defensiveness. So things of that nature, that's what you want to focus on for tank ships. Now, keep in mind, that's for free to play. That's what I would go with for the Sceptre ship. And that's one of the things you would like to do if you're a low spender or free to play. This is geared towards a little bit towards the lowest spender. You can get a really nice upgraded ships for $20 and get some materials out of it. So I hope this video was educational enough for you guys to help you build a relatively cheap ship. And I will make more videos on offensive and healing ships in the next couple of tutorial videos. Remember to like and subscribe and leave a comment, guys.